Hey y'all, what's up? We are live. Let me go ahead and drop the link. Um, we were just over Pizzaro's channel, and I really wasn't feeling what was going on, and I'm glad that it was a conversation because I feel like you sitting up here doing a woman like that, like this woman has been nothing but good to these people, and the only thing that they have for her is their butt to kiss. You know what I'm saying? And it was all surrounding Lemon Child. Okay. So I dropped the link in the chat. If y'all want, please come up. Let's chat about it. I'm 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 bothered by it because hey, legendary Diamond Dory, I'm going to share your video and then come up. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. But do y'all feel like that was cool for Jay Dunn and Lemon to do, to go up against this woman, knowing that she's out there like trying to help them and like build them up? It's other content creators out here that would appreciate what she does and not like backstab her. But when you have people over here that's, oh, I'm acting like I'm for you, and then you find out that they're really not. It's sad, and it bothers me because whether if y'all want to believe it or not, I'm always going to support you all. All right, we have legendary Dory.
Hey, babes.
How you doing, my honey?
I'm doing good. I've been following your channel for a minute.
I appreciate you.
Yes, yes, yes. I've been in the beach sector. I'm actually all around now, but years. I started out with Jay Wilson, and this is my second monetized channel. So
Cool.
yeah, but I'm not gonna be arguing with people and all that stuff. I have too much, positive things I want to do. You know what I mean? And I'll get back to you what I needed to ask you as far as some projects,
Okay.
because I wanted to stay on subject.
Okay.
So, but thanks for having me. I'm
Oh,
here.
no problem. Listen here, we're gonna give you a moment to I'm gonna go in here and make you a mod. That way you can drop your channel so more people can subscribe to you because it's not a competition. This is a
Mm.
coalition, and that's just how we rock over here. So give me a moment to give you your mod. And
Okay, thank you,
we have
Bill.
you welcome. We have Rainy Puds up in here.
Hey, Rainy.
What's up, Tulsa? What's up, baby? Says, hey, Dory. So
Hey.
go ahead and let the people know who you are, what you represent, and why you're here.
Oh, you're asking me that? Well, it was. I don't. It's kind of like, oh my god, like a sevenfold answer. Um, I don't know if you know, and not name dropping, but Mona Simone, Nicole Reloaded. You can hear me?
Uh huh.
Yeah, you know Mona Simone, Nicole Reloaded.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and then Pizzaro, we were all like a team. You know what I mean? I would do like a morning breakfast show, stuff like that. We would just do a whole bunch of lives, and so on this channel, but that was my other channel. But I deactivated that. It was monetized. And then I had the second one now. And I really came from the house of Jay Wilson. Okay, met him in person and everything. We had a good time. So I'm here this go round as lessons learned. I don't have time, Queen Tulsa, to argue with people. It's
Mhm.
sickening to me. I don't do it in my real life, so why the hell would I want to do it on social media, which is still reality? So going forward, I'll have some little light subject roundtables, and then I want to look at like women's health, social issues, things like that, celebrity status, just a
Yes,
gamut of topics that I think people are interested in, but it's just not the culture for the B sector. That's why I like your channel because you do talk about the issues and you're very entertaining. So I hope I did answer in a roundabout way because I'm still brainstorming.
Are you
no,
back, Dory?
Huh?
Are you back?
Yes, I'm back. Hey, baby.
Welcome back. Welcome
Yeah.
back.
and hey,
Hey,
Brooke, how
Queen.
you doing, my love? I appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, I wanted to come over real quick because I feel like today you really did your big one for me and trying to keep things on target and on
Yeah.
track with what
True.
the content was. And people just kept trying
Yeah,
to
and I
stir
didn't
off to
want,
different
I didn't want,
avenues.
yeah, I didn't want Pizza to get triggered. To be honest, like I didn't want her to just have like a crash out moment. because
Yeah, it was
she
sad.
had already built her channel, you know what I'm saying?
I
And
know.
think about, you out here trying to help people, and then to know that these motherfuckers are sitting here plotting and planning, and then he's always talking about, oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's recorded, but just to hear that recorded back, I know that it didn't sit well with her. I know it didn't sit well with her. So that's why I just tried to, you know what I'm saying, like, throw things off, make it laughable, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Just kind of like not make her think about what actually just happened, which she
Right.
is, but not on her panel. I'd rather her be offline and have those emotions rather than give them motherfuckers what they want. Because
What they want. You right. And you know what's so crazy, Brookie, and you know how we all get down, um, is that the fact that, and that I agree with you what you said about Queen, because you did keep it on track. You kept bringing us back home, to the real situation, and that was all about Lady Nika. So salute to that. And then what got me was when we started talking about the numbers. Why is Lemon live right now? Okay.
Well, I guess he's responding to him being included in this thing with Jadon. That's why he's responding back to, I guess, what everybody is saying.
Mm.
Again, you got so many hundreds of people, different personalities, different ways of thinking, different ways of putting together what is so simple as what we heard, what we watched, what we saw.
Mm.
I don't get it. Like some people, they're not using common sense, and it's
Right.
fucking stupid because we literally listened to what happened. We listened to it, and we listened to it
Mm-hmm.
multiple times, and then we even listened to the rebuttal, which was, well, I then after I said what I said on Emma's panel,
Right.
I then went back over to Bizarro's panel and said the same thing, which we saw wasn't true. No, you did not. It was not the same thing.
It wasn't. It wasn't. And the laughter, and it was
So,
like high fiving and all that. And then
yeah,
what gets me is that a hurt pig or a guilty pig will holler. That's why he's live. I don't like or dislike Lemon. I don't know him. I watched him with Sir
well, can I
King,
just say
years
this real
ago.
quick? Because he just said something before I couldn't panel. I was over there and I
Mm.
got alert that you was live tossing. So I was like, let me come over here real quick. One thing that he said just a few seconds ago was the first one, which was the whatever that pen was called. He said that was the first one, and he said that he
The
just said it,
platinum thing.
that they were a one and done, whatever they called it. They didn't call it the platinum; they called it aronium or some shit, whatever that metal
Mm.
is that's supposed to be more precious or whatever. I don't know. But
Mm.
what he just said on this panel, while he's talking to Paulette, he said that that it was only supposed to be one and done. That's what he just said.
Mm.
He said it was only supposed to be one and done, and that was the first one with Ness. So even still, he's still like he's saying that he don't have no issues with Ness, but you went with one of Ness's biggest enemies to
Right.
basically
Yeah.
do a fucking panel against something that she did that nobody else was doing. So I'm confused. It's not
Mm.
like she was trying to battle with nobody. Nobody was trying to battle with nobody. It was done out of spite. It was done
Oh,
out
okay.
of somebody just being trying to overthink and overdo somebody and feel like they took a win. But you can't. I mean, you might have won that one particular fight, but you ain't win that battle. So
Or
it's
the
a
war.
difference.
Or the war.
Or the war. Like you
Okay,
ain't.
answer me
That's
this,
not what
Brooke.
happened.
Didn't they go to Las Vegas and everything? I know they did.
They
To me
did.
it
Yes.
flopped. There's only one Vegas gate. Okay. Shout out to Lady
Well, no, they
Nika,
didn't
Sean
because they
Brownie.
still talking about the shit to this day.
Praise the
So
yeah.
I'm not gonna say that it flopped. What I will say is that what everybody is coining it as, and what people are seeing it as being Vegas Gate 2.0, which is what it is. I mean,
But
they're still
Brooke,
talking about it.
I have entertainment background, right? Professional entertainment background, long history. Okay.
Okay, Dory, you
But
know what? You
listen, so
act just
to
like my
me,
husband.
from an
Y'all so old
entertainment, it
school.
flopped. It will never
Lord have
be
mercy.
Vegas gate.
Dory, bring
Yeah.
it to the goddamn century. Listen, we in the 21st century. You and my husband have so many like tendencies. It's ridiculous.
I'm a
Y'all are so
Sagittarius.
fucking
can
old
I jump
school. Y'all
in
be
right
stuck
quick?
in the past. Bring it
Can I
up.
I'm still in entertainment, girl, my whole child.
listen?
The
Can I
hell?
can I
It
jump
Big
in
wasn't a
right
dreams,
quick?
girl. I'm
competition, right?
still
It
doing. I
wasn't.
just don't tell my business. But Brookie,
Lord.
Ladies, ladies, I want
what
to jump in
was
right
that?
quick.
Not you don't think that was competition?
Ladies,
No, not at
Rain,
all.
Rainey's got a very important point right here on the screen. Rainey
Yeah,
Pud says there isn't a competition.
it's not.
Can I share with y'all why it's not a competition and how I move as a creator?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Huh?
I don't know if y'all know, but I have the Primetime Mixer. I created it. I wanted to work with creators here on YouTube that, really, I asked God to send them to me, right? And that's why y'all
Mm-hmm.
are here today. So we have Yusuf, we have
Mm-hmm.
Katrina, and we have myself. When it was my big interview
Mm-hmm.
with Jazzy from Real Housewives of Potomac,
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't just do that on my own.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I turned to. I gave my primetime mixer crew, hey, y'all got first dibs on this. When one win, we all win. We
Yeah,
did
that's
it.
brother Yusuf. That's my brother. Me and Yusuf go way back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yusuf, he coming back strong,
Yeah, he's
but it's not a competition. This
Right,
is
right.
a coalition. So I actually work, and when I say it, I mean it. I wasn't the only one that got to interview Jazzy. I brought Couture Bay on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But
Yusuf
see,
is
so
still on his hiatus, but this is what I'm saying. We don't have to backstab. We ain't
right,
gotta do
right,
none of that. We don't
It's
have to
right.
enough
do
food
none
for
of that.
And
everybody.
Tulsa.
It
And
don't
that was the
come
purpose
with
of the
that.
platinum. Listen, that was the purpose. The purpose of the platinum panel was basically so that we can start basically doing content. We can come on, we can support everybody. People know that Pizzaro and Ness had, had a long term where they were beefing with each other. So when that moment hit, when Ness came up with the idea, she didn't think about how they were arguing back and forth. What she said was, people are invited to come. We're going to do the platinum panel where everybody gets a turn to grow off of it. That's not something that you're competing with somebody. Why would somebody want to compete with a bunch of people who was just trying to grow and move on?
Right,
I never
right,
said I
right.
was
So they
in Vegas,
stopped. They
honey.
put the beef down, Brooke, and actually did,
But
positive
that was
content
before,
sharing, stuff
yeah.
like
And it's
that.
like, how sometimes beef just dissolves itself. Beef dissolves itself. So
Right.
when
Yeah.
beef dissolves itself, it is what it is. And that's what I was trying to say on Pieces panel earlier. Like when Pastor said that Ness had threw me under the bus. I'm like, okay, well, me and Ness got into it. I made my comments about Ness too. Pizzaro threw me under the bus, but I'm still over here supporting her. It's like I'm not gonna be grabbing on and holding on to shit that has happened months ago. I'm moving forward because that's what I want in my real life.
Thank you, Brooke.
I'm
Cause you
moving
know
forward
how
with
we used
shit.
to
Let's
meet,
get this
me, you,
money.
and Mona
Like,
up
let's
there on
do
the
it.
spaceship, okay, for
Yeah,
years
and if
going
I can,
off.
right, and I don't
DMX
have no. Well,
Dory,
this is the internet. I'm not getting ready to
Right.
be.
Come on.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
see,
there's only one person who
beautiful
I
ladies,
can't stand
can
on here,
y'all
and that's
give
it.
so if Miss Lady Nika is looking watching right now, or maybe she may watch tomorrow, can y'all give her a message to her and her family? Because it was a lot
Sure.
going on over there, and we wasn't there to tear her down or to be in the mix of all that BS, right?
Mm.
If it's
Right now,
possible.
I can I say something before that because I will give my message. But I did ask the question as to why didn't Lady Nika offer it, or ask or say to Pizzaro to do the challenge. Now somebody in the chat has said that, and I'm just listening because I'm not a dummy. I'm listening, right? People that it didn't happen that particular way, and that I guess Pizzaro don't celebrate the Halloween thing. That's why she didn't bring it to Pizzaro. That's what somebody said in the chat. If that is true, then my question was answered. Meaning, why did she, give her slide it over to Lemon versus not slide it over to someone who we know who do challenges, which is Pizzaro at this point. Her and ODS or even
Yeah, they
Brianna,
do
right?
challenges. Oh, this doing
So
really good.
that will make sense, right? But then,
Mm.
what do her personal business and her condoling her sister have anything to do with this foolishness on here? Like, y'all, we have so much ignorance. It's ridiculous. It
You
didn't
ain't
even have
never
nothing to do.
lied.
It's ridiculous
It's
that that woman
ghetto. It is
can't
so
grieve her
ghetto.
family. It's sick.
It's
It's
sickening.
really
It
sick.
really is because people are miserable. Brooke, 75% of the people in the beef sector are mentally ill.
Ill.
I will say that. Okay. All right,
You're
75, and that's
correct.
including subscribers, y'all. Okay. Listen to
Yes,
me.
I agree.
Hypocritical, clout
Yeah,
chasers,
yeah.
and
Come
really
on,
don't know their ass from their damn face. They don't. They
come
go with
on.
the wind, and it's
Yeah,
always steal, kill, and destroy. Hey,
and they
Nelly
jealous.
Boo. Mwah. Ooh,
They
let me
jealous
see
of
them
people. They
grits.
jealous of the
Yeah.
content creators. They don't want to see these content creators grow.
Okay.
What Ness and what Pizzaro has done is growth to me, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to keep that. Even with ODS, I'm watching ODS grow. I'm watching a lot of y'all grow. I'm even watching you grow, Tulsa, from the short period of time that I've seen you on here compared to some of the stuff. You got your ways. You do you get in your bag, but when it's
But
time to
she's
have like a serious
entertaining.
conversation, you be on it. You know what I mean? and I
Yeah.
can appreciate that.
Oh,
When
check
it's
this
time
out,
to grow,
Brooke.
it's
This is
time
what
to
I learned
grow.
about Tulsa. She was telling us about Black Wall Street, okay? And then where she lives, she has a home, in probably I think it was predominantly, Caucasian era,
Mhm.
what
Oh,
have
I
you.
ain't listen.
Uh,
Tulsa
yeah,
still, we supposed to be doing some
it was
stuff
so
together, and her
real. I
ass
want more
still
of
ain't.
that. I want more of
Yeah.
that
Got
content.
on
So
top
the
of that.
where my house is, black people couldn't come on this side of the street.
Mm.
So
Okay.
East Archer, but
Oh, where
I
you live at?
know,
Okay.
let me tell you this, I had stayed in a shelter, and that's why I was pouring into dragons. I stayed in a shelter on West Archer. Baby, I'm
Mm.
a homeowner on East Archer where black
Let's
people
go.
wasn't
Shout out to
supposed to
you being a
be. And
homeowner.
guess
Fuck
what?
all that.
I'm 3 minutes.
Congratulations.
You peep this out. I'm 3 minutes away from Greenwood, and I'm
Mm.
only about 2 minutes away from the gravesite where they threw my people's body and
Like
just
this garden,
left
that's
them
just
there.
crazy.
Just
Yeah.
And you're
left
do-
them.
and
And
transgender
Imma take y'all
equality,
there. Imma take y'all
Yeah.
there. Imma take y'all there because I take my people on, like, ride-alongs. We go out on field trips and shit like that, but I wanna
Mm.
educate my people. We can have
That's what I'm.
fun, but let's
Mhm.
let this app be something. I have a platform. This is bigger than me. I'm here to
Mhm.
help. I'm here to heal, and I heal y'all through laughter, just like I tried with my sister tonight. I didn't
Mhm.
want Pizzaro to crash out. I wanted her to have a laugh. People didn't understand it. It's not for you to it's not for you to understand. It's not
I
for
don't
you to
want for
understand.
me to understand.
It
I
was for
got it
my
the whole
sister.
time. That's
And
why I
for
said to
those
you,
that got it,
yeah,
they got it. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And let me
Uh-huh.
ask y'all a question. Okay, remember, and like I said, I don't dislike Jay Dunn or anything like that, right? I don't dislike anybody for at this point in stage, but I just stay away from people. Anyway, I said all that to say Jay Dunn said that she sabotaged Pizarro's live because she started an argument between, I guess, whoever, and then because I was there, I do believe, and then
So no,
Pizarro was
that's
like,
not what
"I'm
happened. That's not
ending
what
it." She
happened.
ended her live.
That's not what happened. So let me tell you what happened because
Okay,
I
yeah,
wasn't there and I was
thanks.
watching.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, this has been something that has been going on for the last 3 weeks. Okay, and what Jay Dunn object was to do is to basically sabotage anything that has to do with NESPARS and with the platinum panel. When it got to,
Mm-hmm.
because she said she was going to do it each time that she went. When Pizarro time came up, which was this past Friday, her and Pizarro had a conversation. They had got into it earlier the week. They squashed it. It was good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Pizarro basically what Pizarro said was when Ness was on the panel, then Jay Dunn would have been able to come up. This is in the first live, and you can go
Mm-hmm.
back and look at it. It is still up. And then she
Okay.
also said when Jay Dunn was on the panel, she'll leave Ness down, so there won't be much of confusion. That night, before Jay Dunn could even say anything, she already basically had in her mindset like just because she knows she's there, they're going to get into it. Uppity was crashing out last night. She was upset because she lost that fucking challenge. She
Yeah,
got
as
mad
always, she's
because she
always
was
gets
out.
upset. Go ahead.
She was outside her body, okay? She was
Mm-hmm.
outside that big ass body, and she needed to get
The
put back in
small
that big
ways.
ass body, okay? So
Yeah.
Ness and Uppity had been dishing it out. Jay Dunn hadn't said anything. Now the
Mm.
issue that's not the issue, right? Because you can't control them two. They were arguing amongst one another about Jay Dunn, but Jay Dunn hadn't said nothing. When the live ended, Jay Dunn felt like that was a win. And when she boasts about it, that's the issue. She laughed about it. Why did she even have to say anything that she sabotaged? Why would she have to say that?
Right. That's
That doesn't even make
because,
sense. Why would you say that?
but
That was
Brookie,
dumb.
you and I, but we all know Pizarro. That's little sis. That's P. Okay. So
But here's my
explain,
thing.
how did Jay Dunn think that Pizarro ended the live because of her? No, that's not it. I don't think
She
Pizarro
ended the
wanted that
live. Right,
energy
right,
at that
right, right.
time.
Right. But here's where the issue came in, right?
Mm,
When the live ended, nobody expected for, and I can't remember if Pizza announced she was coming back, but I don't think nobody thought she was coming back because I heard a few people say that they didn't know she was back and they came back over. One of them was Intrinsic. Shout out to Intrinsic.
yeah, she's quite like to say
And
that she
she said
did.
she didn't know that pizza was coming back. I
Mm,
didn't know because I didn't even see it until after the fact because I was planning on hitting the link later on within the live once everything calmed down because
yeah.
I'm with my husband and we out on date night. We chilling, we hanging out. I ain't getting ready to be
Mm,
on no panel arguing with a bunch of bitches while I'm out with my husband. I don't even make sense. So I'm waiting
right.
till things calm down and I will come up.
Mm,
But
mm.
it ended, right? So I'm like, damn, it ended. When she went on the Miss Panel, she made that statement. She laughed behind it, like, yeah, haha, yup. It was
Like I
done.
did
I ain't
that.
even I did that right. Here's the crazy part in my mind and what I'm
Mm,
thinking. Because we don't know that it would have happened. It's just me and my thought, my opinion. I
Yeah.
feel like had that situation didn't happen where Pizarro wasn't able to gain the control,
Uh,
I think something else would have happened. She would have did something else to make it go haywire. So though,
pick
even
that.
though
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
plan,
Okay.
it would have been a plan B and a plan C had that not happen. And I think more so Pizarro probably got a lot frustrated faster because she was just live for 4 some odd hours during the challenge.
Oh.
So my patience level was fucking low at this point. Absolutely. Let me calm down. Let me
Hmm.
regroup. Let me gather myself.
You know, she
Was
knows she gonna
already
need the
live.
smoke. She need the smoke. You know,
Yeah, she need
Key.
to get herself together. Yes, yeah, she
Hmm.
need to get herself together. So I get why she did what she did. I'm happy that she did come back because the rest of that live, and I got half of the replay. I got to go finish and watch the last 2 hours, but I watched the first two.
Hmm.
It got good, and
I
bitches
want to
got
see when
shut
this heat
down.
came up
Okay,
because I had dropped off. I had too much wine last night. Go ahead.
you be drinking Taylor Port, or what you drink?
No, chat. No, no, no. Either the Zen or the Moscato.
Oh, okay, okay. But
Dolce
yeah,
and
I just
Gabbana.
yeah, I just think it was just like when you say something out your mouth, and then here's the justification for it. And
Mm,
here's the crazy part. Had she came back on Pizarro's link, like she said she did, and kept that same energy, I don't even think we would probably still be talking about it, right? But then she
mm.
came on the panel and said, well, I came back on the panel at the 11-minute mark, and I said the same thing. No, you didn't. Because when it was played, it was not the same thing.
It
Well, I
was.
didn't say the word sabotage. Well, that's what you should have said because that would have made a difference in that moment, in that point.
Dang, I wish we could run the tape back, bruh. Tulsa.
Hey Tyrone.
Tyrone.
I'm gonna
Hey,
Um,
nickname you
Tyrone.
QT, Queen Tulsa, because you
What's
are
going
cute.
on?
Can I nickname you
thank you,
QT?
baby.
Who's
Yeah.
Tyrone? Tyrone. Hey, Tyrone.
What's going on?
Whose song was it on? Hey
Hi.
Tyrone.
What's up?
Okay, so Tyrone is my homie. Tyrone has really been a very great supporter. He's
Oh,
he is female to male
Hmm.
and he
okay.
is coming out and he's gonna have a channel one day. So he's just
Okay.
getting
Awesome.
comfortable. So ladies, make him feel comfortable.
Round of
Okay.
applause.
Come
Round
through.
of
Come
applause. We
through.
will support.
What's going
Yes.
on?
I couldn't
This is
drop
my
my
first
channel
time
in
meeting
your
a male. What are
thing.
you going from male to female? I mean, from female to male.
Mm,
Yeah,
Okay, this is my first time meeting a female to male. Okay, salute to you.
yeah,
Okay.
appreciate that. Salute.
That was legendary. Let me make you a mod right quick. So what channel are you coming in from? Oh no, I see it. Let's see,
yeah,
let's
I'm
see.
trying to. I'm not in blue, Tulsa. I'm trying to share the channel.
Okay. Go ahead and do your thing. I just made you a moderator. If you are a channel holder in the chat, let me know so you can drop your channel, Brooke. If you want to drop down, so get in the chat so I can give you a mod stick so you can share your channel so people can come and chill with you.
Yeah, because I was gonna go live today, but y'all went live, so I just hop on your panels.
If you
Hold
do,
on,
we'll
I'll be
come
right
over there afterwards.
Yeah,
We
we'll
can all just
support.
rotate if y'all
Yeah,
want.
yeah, definitely do that.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, so we have Tyrone in the building. Tyrone, after all that you've heard today, Pizarro got sabotaged. Was that cool in your
Hmm,
opinion?
Hell no, that wasn't cool at all.
exactly.
It wasn't cool. It
What are your
was
thoughts on it?
crazy. Huh? I didn't hear you.
I said, what are your thoughts on it?
Um, I think that she need to go ahead and do what she gonna do, and go ahead and get her get back, cause that was crazy.
Yeah.
Soon as I heard Jay Dunn go over there talking about what she did, then I heard Lemon later on say that
Mm,
every panel after this, they gonna be sabotaging everybody's panel. So
mm.
they're setting it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
that
setting,
was pretty corny. That was. I
they setting
agree.
it up, and then the sad part about it, they trying to use Nico's name. You know what I'm saying? To try to get her not to do it, but Lady Nico ain't got nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have messed with Pizarro. You know what I mean? They shouldn't have
Mhm.
did it. This is the beast at the end of the day. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know.
But let's
So
talk about this. Let's talk about these male identified females.
let's
Mm,
talk about it.
You know, we got Lemon, he likes to go at females, and he went at my girl Diva. He was talking up under her clothes and things like this. And it's so interesting that Jay Dunn is now partnered up with him, and we know the rhetoric that she spews. What are
Mm-hmm.
your thoughts on that?
Um, I think it's sickening. And as soon as I heard of it, I wanted to get on the panel and say something myself because I think it's outrageous. And I think the people that was on the panel, for them to sit up there and not say anything, I think is
Yeah.
crazy about that. And
Excellent
that's a,
point.
you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I think is I understand, it's the giggles, it's the this and it's the that, but that's nothing to giggle about. That's real life. And at the end of the day, whether you like somebody or not, when right is right and wrong is wrong.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
you should stand on business when it's right and wrong. You should straighten it. Whether you know what I'm saying, like, and if he can't respect that, you know what I'm saying, then that's just a
Mm.
challenge you shouldn't go to.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? It's too many people letting other people get away with stuff, but then they got something to say when somebody else do it. You
That
know what
you're
I'm saying?
so right.
So I just think it's hypocritical
Mm.
for um for them to allow him to do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially, people that always want to kick um this women empowerment and all this. When you had women
Mm.
on the panel that didn't say nothing.
And
Didn't say
laughing. Yeah.
but if it was them, they would
Mm.
want everybody in the chat and everybody else to say something. So I think it's hypocritical for them to just sit up there and not say nothing, just hold they mouth closed when he's
Mm-hmm.
sitting up there really just giving it to that woman like that. And I felt sorry for her, even though she was standing tall and she let
Mm.
him say what he had to say. But then as soon as it finished, then nobody wanted to hear what she had to say, how she wanted to get back at him. And I feel like if he could say what he wanted to say, she should be able to react how she want to react. So let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't be treating women like you want to. You can't be doing that. And I have a problem with that.
I do
Even in
too.
real life,
Yeah.
I have a problem with that. So I think it's a difference. I understand, you get on the panels, you want to have fun, you want to this.
Mm.
Everything is not a key, and everything is not to embarrass nobody.
Right.
And that's why I love it over here to kick it with Miss, Mr. Queen Tulsa, because
Mm-hmm.
she's not about that. You know what I
Not
mean?
that
It's
rah rah stuff.
it,
She'll
it's
get
it's
on
not
you, but
about she
yeah.
ain't about that. We can have
Mm-hmm.
fun, we can kick and laugh over here, but then sometimes it's time to sit down, let's have a roundabout table. Let's have these real conversations or whatever. But you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I get it. Everybody different. I understand that too.
But
But
come
sometimes,
on, that's
yeah.
that's where the platinum panels burden come in, like because
Oh
Your
if you
yeah.
sound
used to
broke. Your
argue
sound.
all the time, huh?
I
Your
can't. I
sound. Go
can't
out.
hear.
Come back in. Your sound.
Am I saying okay? Okay. Um,
Yeah. It's like. Yeah.
I mean, and I get it. I get it. I understand that that's what we do. That's what you do. You get on the panels, you have your back and forth. I'm with the back and forth. Don't get me wrong. I'm with the back and forth and all that. But when you getting too much, like he did with that lady, that's too much though.
That's
You
too
know what
much.
I mean? That's too much. And she has a husband. That's
is this
disrespect.
okay?
You feel me?
Yeah. You good?
I'm good. Okay.
What does male identified mean, y'all? I hear it
Oh
all the time.
Lord. Well, we defined it the other day because it is a few people that's in the beef sector and women, subbies as both content creators who are male identified. And basically it's when a woman goes with the man's perspective, everything and anything that the man do, it is gold. It's what they say, and that's just what it is. It don't matter what
Mm.
the topic is, it don't matter what is at hand. The man perspective is what it is. You gotta put it in male identifying you got to put it like where a female being called male identified, it'll give you the
Mm.
correct term that way.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go, right there. Woman
Let me
who's
see.
the self sense of self was defined by male standards. Basically, everything that the man say is correct. The
Oh.
man can't be wrong. The man, it don't matter what it is. The man can be wrong, but the man ain't gonna be wrong. They're gonna make excuses for the man. They're going to, switch it and flip it on anybody for the man. That's a
Mm.
male identified woman. We see it all the time. It's real heavy in the beef sector. It's a lot of women
Mm.
who are male identified over there.
I had no. I hear her saying it all the time. I was like, what is that? What does it really
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
It's crazy that I know that you had to put the other piece of that part in there because when I looked it up the other day, I put male identified in there too. They brought up like the gender identity. I said, that's not what the fuck I want to know.
But let's
I want to
let's
know.
let's hear the definition. So the term male identified woman was first used in the feminist movement to describe women who sense of self was defined by masculine standards. Gender identity is different from sex assigned at birth. A transgender woman is someone who was assigned male at birth but identifies as a woman. Gender dysphoria is a term used to describe distress and unease that can occur when a person is biologically sex doesn't match their gender identity. These can lead to an anxiety, depression, and other mental health conditions.
Mm.
Gender nonconforming refers to people who don't conform to gender stereotypes. For example, someone might have a hairstyle, clothes, or hobbies that are considered more masculine or feminine. That's then hold on, it says then was typically associated with their gender. Do y'all feel like a gender nonconforming or gender dysphoria or gender identity is kind of what we see from observation allegedly in J Dummy?
Mm. I see that when it comes down to, I okay, in this situation, she's basically, how can I say this? I feel like in this point of
Mm.
what we're watching, she knows that she has limit by the balls. Put it that way. I feel like
Mm.
she knows who she can grasp by the balls and who she can't. Like she know what she doing.
I was
Period.
gonna say, you
Some
know,
people
she
she
knows what she's
can't do
doing.
that
Jay,
to.
yeah, mhm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like
she,
even when the situation happened the other day with the paying to get the people down off the platform and all of that, she know that she can have control over what Lemon doing on his panel right now because it ain't gonna last that long. He'll get frustrated with it. But right now she feels like she has the control and she can control shit when it's not her shit. Go on your own panel and control your shit. You can't go on somebody else's panel and control them and control what's
right.
going on. But because of Ness and Lemon's current situation, she's definitely taking advantage of that. If here's the crazy part, right before the platinum panel hit, Jay Dunn had asked for Ness to unblock her.
Oh,
Y'all did y'all know that?
I didn't hear it. No.
Well, guess what? I'm
Yeah,
going to tell you
she
why.
did.
Because she wanted her to unblock her so she could get a membership, so she
Mm-hmm.
could get all the intel of what was going on, to see what
Oh,
plays were being made. Because she
Yeah.
had And see, this is the thing. She don't understand that Lemon likes to drink. So when Lemon drinks, he gets a little loose. So
mm,
it's
mm.
easy to finesse him. See, he tried to join the finessers, but baby, he's being finessed.
Finesse, right, right.
Like seriously, it only takes for a woman to shake her purse. She already studied him, and I'm speaking of Jake Dunn.
Uh-huh.
She already studied her prey, and she's been out here praying. See, people, individuals like us, we are, we march to the beat of our own drums. We are leaders, and we are not followers. Right? Am I?
Right.
Can I get an amen?
Amen, honey.
So we're
Amen.
not easy manipulated by a dollar. And
Uh-huh.
that's why I said all money isn't good money,
Yeah, you said
because
that.
she is paying her way to destroy him. It's like, okay, oh, this nigga, he got, he think that he got the big D. And what really bothered her was when he went at Diva, and how he was saying that she was going to hold his genitals and things like that. That really rubbed Jay Dunn a wrong way. And so now she's in a psychopath manic mode, but she's got to keep her cool. Just
Yeah.
trust and believe this. There is going to be a mad day with her.
Exactly.
And
You're
Lemon.
right. You're good analysis, y'all, because I noticed that number one, I do believe that it's going to erupt because one thing about Jay Dunn, when she does not get her way, it's tantrum time. This is how that's Jay Dunn. Okay, that's Jake. Secondly, what I really was disappointed and I had to control myself from getting angry was when she's a part of the community. How are you going to bash the community the way she was coming at you, QT? I call you QT. Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yeah.
queen. Yeah, I
And,
was
and,
I was
and
so
that's what,
angry.
listen, I have a problem with that. And so does my supporters. And my
Mm,
supporters have reached out to me, that reached out to me in email, that have reached out to me in DM. And I just let them know, you know what? This is just like a case study with her.
mm,
It's pretty much a case study. And that's just how I look at it, because I'm trying to figure out, you're a lesbian, you're supposed to be proud, and you always shouting that you're a lesbian, and you've had this girl and that girl, but
mm.
you're unhappy.
Here's
I
the
just
crazy
couldn't
part.
believe it.
Did
I
you
was
see her
like,
ex in the chat basically saying, "Stop talking about me. You're lying. XYZ." Did you see that?
wait, what happened? Let me go
No,
to the
give
chat.
us the tea.
Yeah, she was in the her ex was in the chat. They like when she would say little stuff like when she would reference her exes and all that, she don't say the name. But we all know who she's talking about. And that one ex was in the chat today. And she was like, that's the
Bambi or
lie.
Intrinsic?
Stop lying. No, not intrinsic, baby, the other one.
Ah, okay, Bambi.
Yeah, she was in the chat and she was
Oh.
basically like, stop lying on me. She was basically responding like when she would say little shit to trying to make it a jab as if. Here's the crazy part, and I think it's a couple of people who do this. Uppity does it as well. They brag on other shit. Don't brag on nobody else's money. Don't
Hmm.
brag on nobody else's body. Don't brag on nobody else's pussy. Don't brag on nobody else's face. Don't
Facts.
brag on nobody else's work. Bitch, brag on you. Cause I'm gonna brag on me. I'm gonna brag on what the
Hmm.
fuck I look like. I'm gonna brag on my motherfucking body. I'm gonna brag on the money I got sitting in my bank account. I'm gonna brag on the vehicle I got sitting outside my motherfucking house. I'm gonna brag on me. I ain't get ready to brag on none. They another bitch when I'm dragging a bitch. It don't make sense to me. And they do it all the time.
It's
All
like
the
they want to
time.
be dragged, Brooke. They want to come for you
Yeah.
because you don't conform.
And
That's what
I
I'm
ain't.
telling you. I'm not arguing with these people
And I
anymore.
ain't.
It's beneath me. It's disgusting.
And that's why you started with me too. I said, look at this. Look
I
at
was
look at
like,
look
girl,
at
you know
Dory.
you and I
Starting with
goofy.
me. Starting with me. Dory, don't start with
It's
me.
always my
Don't make me
bookie.
get in my car and come drive down the way now. You ain't
I
about
know that's
45,
right,
50
boo.
minutes from me. I'm out. I'm just messing, but that was that. I'm okay with a little banter. I didn't have some banter with Toast. I didn't have banter with people. I'm not worried about that. It
But
it
I
let's
ain't
is
gonna
what it
bring
say,
is.
it
I
soon
don't
as
back.
hold
you
on
and
to
Pizzaro
shit.
got into it.
Yeah, but let's bring
Yeah,
Pizzaro
it back
cussed me
to
out one
but
day. You remember that?
here's the
let's bring
crazy
it
part. People think
let's
that I
bring it back
stopped
to
fucking with Bizarre for
sabotaging,
next,
ladies.
and that's not what happened.
Ladies,
Yes,
let's bring
baby.
it back to sabotaging. Let's talk about
Yeah, let's bring it back to sabotage. I just
sabotaging.
Mm.
wanted to say that. Yeah,
I
because
mean,
people be trying. But
I
yeah,
can't
this
let it go.
again. The sabotaging, when it comes down to the sabotage, I think now a lot of people did have their eyes open now. So I think for the most part it's brung up to light. I just hope that people realize and just don't fall for it because again, we can have hatred for people, right?
Mm.
But the real is the real, the truth is the fucking truth. Last night we know what it was. It was said what it was. It was convinced and it was confirmed of what the fuck it was.
Girl, yes,
That's
Brooke.
it. That's
That
it.
was a play. I can't. You're not gonna tell me anything differently. They discussed it before it even happened.
But she said it.
Exactly.
So
I
it
truly
Exactly.
was
believe that in my
it
spirit.
was not just a play, it was a premeditated
That's my point. Exactly.
you
Exactly.
know.
Yeah.
They knew
Tyrone,
what they were doing. Huh?
what are your thoughts on that, Tyrone?
Yeah, I think they knew what they were doing. Then Lemon tried to act like he didn't even know she about to do what she was about to do. So
Mm.
he knew all along too why I think he just don't want nobody else to think that he knew what J Don was about to really do. But he knew. They talked about it.
But
They
listen,
don't say it.
did y'all hear that he said that they were going to be sabotaging more people?
That's what I just said.
No.
That's what
What?
I said. That's
Yes.
what I said. So next
Yes.
week, so Friday, when they have another panel, whoever panel they gonna be on, they gonna sabotage them too. That's what he said. He said it.
So that's the new name of the game. Blatantly, openly, just tell you I'm about to fuck you.
That's what he said. He
Wow.
said
Excuse
that
my
on his
language.
panel. He said that
Mm.
on his panel, the next person, whoever the next person is that they supposed to be going to their panel, they gonna sabotage them too. So it's a game they playing. You know what I'm saying? And I think, and this is the thing though, right? Even when Ness it was on Ness panel first, Ness didn't even know it was it's see that J Don made it a competition like this. J Don did this. Ness didn't know this is supposed to be a competition and all like that. It wasn't even supposed to be like that. J
Mm.
Don doing it on her own, trying to
Jay
prove
Dunn got.
what
I'll tell you what happened, Tyrone. Jay Dunn got mad because she wasn't included. That's why she got upset.
exactly,
Oh wow.
exactly, and
Okay.
that I do
And
know.
that's when she
I know
tried to
that.
leave. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
and
got
I
upset
know
because
that
she
part.
wasn't included.
And
Yep.
that's why she's going around sabotaging everybody's platform because she want to be like you got your own platform, do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta do
Right.
all this because you mad at somebody else because they don't want you on their platform when you really, you know what I'm saying, being how you been with them, but you expect them to keep you on their platform. I mean, it
But
don't work like
listen,
that.
but
Right.
listen
And you
now.
know what, y'all?
Listen here.
This
I'm
is a
about to give
newbie
y'all a
sector. This is
hold
not the
on one
T. I'm
second.
telling this
Miss
newbie sector is
Dory.
a mess.
Miss Dory, I'm
Yeah.
about to give y'all a whole 360. Are y'all ready for this
Yes,
360?
ma'am.
Let
Okay,
go,
so
let go, let's
let
do
me
it.
introduce this 360. So pretty much we remember when they were in Vegas, correct?
Mhm.
Remember Shakim's his social media, his computer, whatever was invaded.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go ahead and tap into this federal wiretap law. Let's get into it.
This hurts my heart to deliver this news. I'm not trying to put us on the spot. I'm not. I just know that this is something that we do a little bit more often than the men. Brace yourself, clutch your pearls, grab a tissue for the tears. It is now illegal to go through your husband's phone. And this is for every ear that can hear me. This is not just a Texas issue, this is also a federal crime. The Federal Wiretap Act states it is unlawful to intercept any wire, oral, or electronic communication. It is also unlawful to disclose the contents of the wire, oral, or electronic communication. Y'all know what's considered electronic communication? Text messages,
Yeah. Oh my
emails,
God.
DMs. And it doesn't matter if you're in a community property state, saying that the phone is community property will not work. Even if your husband willingly gave you his password, it still would not work. The courts feel that even if he did give you the password, you went beyond the scope of what he thought you would reasonably be doing with his phone, such as taking screenshots of a text message that you would eventually use against him in court. I was in court waiting on my turn, watching another hearing before me. It was a divorce case, and the wife was on the stand talking about adultery. Her attorney then started the process of admitting text messages into evidence that showed the husband was talking to this woman, and it was very inappropriate. The text messages 100% proved husband was cheating. There was photos, there was conversations about the other night. All of a sudden, husband lawyer jumps up and says, Your Honor, I think you need to admonish the witness about her Fifth Amendment right to self-incrimination because she's about to tell on herself and admit to a crime. Then he turns ever so slightly and says, I think you might want to tell her lawyer as well because they'll both be in jail together. Judge then proceeds to tell her that how she came about getting those text messages out of her husband's phone is potentially a violation of the Texas Wiretap Act and the Federal Wiretap Act. He looks up at her lawyer and says, Counsel, the fact that you're in possession of unlawful potential wiretap material incriminates you as well. And the judge did a quick recess so everyone could go consult with criminal law attorneys. Somehow you made it to the end of this video without choking. If you are still with us, here's a bonus. Here's an honorable mention. It is also now illegal for you to have air tags on your children if you're in the middle of a custody case. Let me know in the comments which one of
That makes sense though. That last
Oh
part
my
makes
gosh. Let me know when I can give my commentary.
sense. Woo! Wait a minute, hold
Well,
on, because you gonna be long, Dory. Let me say something
You longer than me, bro. Go ahead, sis.
first of all, I'm happy that this is knowledge. I didn't know this. I did not know that. I knew certain things like phone calls and things like that, but I didn't know the in depth of the wire in reference to your spouse is against the law. But I'm happy. I don't know when this law came in effect, but I mean, I'm happy about it because I don't go through my husband's shit, and I have like my passwords. My phone is open. He has my passwords. Whatever, you know. If we want to go in there and look for some shit, whatever he sees is what the fuck he see. But far as in with Shakim, baby, Shakim, when did this law? Whenever this law came into effect, Shakim, you better look into it. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead,
Brookie.
Lord.
Oh my God. I'm about to just jump all over and do get the Holy Ghost. Anyway, remember when I had my first channel, okay, and I got doxxed? Remember Robbie Privilege I would record at that time? We kept telling everybody that that's against the law. It's wiretapping. Now I'm glad you played this video because it just confirms everything I was saying. Okay, these idiots are going to start going to jail. All right, doxing, putting your information, text message. It's nothing to have a screenshot of something and then for real go down to the precinct and do a police report. I keep telling you, y'all in that beef sector, people in there doxing, doing all this mess. They gonna start doing. They throwing bricks at the penitentiary. They are throwing bricks at the penitentiary. Tyrone, what you think?
Thank you. I think I like that law. It's invading your privacy. You know, even though we together and you know and everything, I don't mind you going through my phone and see. You know what I'm saying? But don't go in there for malicious, things to do to try to come at me or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to do that. You know what I mean? Just ask me.
Right.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Going to my phone and invading my privacy, what I got going on. You know what I mean? I think that's
Yeah.
disrespectful. So, you know what I mean? But I think a lot of people need to, have some kind of decorum about themselves, about how they do stuff. and just be adults and learn how to use communication to say how you feel about something you feel going on or whatever. You don't have to go behind nobody back and do all this or try to embarrass them. You know what I'm saying? It's just we
Yeah,
grown. You know what I'm saying? We
exactly.
adults.
And stop letting your
So
emotions override your intellect.
exactly.
You know, being
Exactly.
emotional.
Exactly. And we act too much as adults. We act too much like kids around here. You know what I'm saying? Like even in personal lives or on
Okay.
up online. No, we act like kids. Like we're
That
not adults. We're not adults. And I think it's time that, you got to have order. So you got to have law to keep everybody in order. Because people getting
is.
ridiculous out here. They're getting reckless. So you want to be grown, but you want to be acting like a child too. It don't work
At
like that.
this,
It,
right.
it,
And would you do that in your real life? Seriously, come
exactly.
on.
You
You
know what I
know,
mean?
all day. You know,
I
it's
agree.
me. Yeah, that you've made a good point. They're acting like kids, and then they want to say, "Woe is me, you did me wrong." You just have my whole text message up on your community board. You didn't
Exactly.
dox and put this person, which to me is kind of lame because you can't spray me with my own information.
Hey, I gotta drop that. I'm gonna come right back.
All right, Brookie, love you. Mm,
I agree. You know what I'm saying? I really agree.
yeah.
Especially when you have my phone number or whatever, you can text me. We can talk about it, see what's going on, what you're irritated about, what you want to talk about, instead of, like you said, trying to air out some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now,
Mm-hmm.
why you want to air out my business? Then now I can do something about it with you. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, and
Exactly.
then and then you know what else it do? You know what else it
Right.
do? It
Mhm.
take it take power away from the people that's doing it. That's
That part.
putting it take the power away from
I'm
people.
back.
So
Mm-hmm.
I like that because a lot of people like putting messages and conversations. They like to record you and put it online and let everybody hear it. Now you can take them to court. You
Right.
know, take their
Yep.
power away.
But thank you,
Right?
Precious Pisces, for that comment. Yeah, a marriage is something that a lot of people on this YouTube platform
Mm-hmm.
knows nothing the fuck about. I've been with my husband for going on 17 years being together, and we've
Oh,
been married for
Jesus.
what is it? Because we got married 4 years in. So 13 years of that 17 years, we've been married. We've been together for 17 years. So at the end of the day, can't nobody tell me about my husband and can't nobody tell him about me. Like it is what it is. We know what it gives, even in relationships and things of that magnitude. It's sick that my shit played out on this internet, but it is what it is. That's a part of life. It was what it was. We are moving on. We are working on our marriage, and that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm. And it's
And
y'all
people act like
business.
they be mad. They mad about that. It's a lot
They
of people
met
who are upset. I don't get
every
it.
bro. Everybody that knows you and Malik. Come on now. Malik
And it's
always gonna have you.
always been me and Malik. And so at the when I did the little fake dating shit,
Mm-hmm.
it was what it was. And again, it was what it was. But at the end of the day, I didn't make the best decisions by doing it. It happened. It is what it is.
And
But at
guess
the
what,
same
Mm-hmm.
bro?
time, even though that still happened, believe it or not, my husband he was
Was
that's why I didn't know
content,
that no
bruh.
more.
Bruh, it was content.
Yeah.
You know my husband, they didn't dox my husband and everything else.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
just
That's
that
why I was
it's
confused. Why he was like, "Girl, don't play with me and my baby. Don't listen. My baby know.
and you
My
know
baby
you and
know
Malik
now."
were the first. Actually, Rolex and I we did shows together because Yusuf and him would always go online, and then you and Malik. And but check, let's get
Yep.
back to the sabotaging though. That is the name of the game in the 2024 and on with this weak ass new beef sector. They're lame. Brooke, come on, y'all. Tosa, Tyrone, I know how long y'all been. It's so corny and lame and childish.
It
But
is.
it's
It
not only the
really is.
new beef sector though, Dory. You can't blame that because they done is not new beef sector.
But we
So,
didn't come out and say we was gonna sabotage you to your face.
but
Right.
it's
It
not
just
only with the new
happened.
beef sector. It's anybody who don't like a person for whatever reason. They don't even know these people. They only know what they see on YouTube, and they feel like they know these people. They know these people live. They get on here and talk about people's families. Don't know shit. Don't know nothing. But
Look at
that
what they
just
did to
tell me
Mona
they know everything
Simone,
about everybody
Brooke.
life.
Listen, look at they did to Mona Simone. I know for
I
a
know she was
fact
crazy.
that she tried to take her life. I did suicide awareness things on my channel. Thirdly, remember when Mona Simone and I did that social experiment? where we put our phone conversation out there and we wrote in the description box that it was a social experiment. Y'all, check this out, the sound of my voice. 95% of the people that came and saw that video, and I'm talking about thousands, we broke the sector that time, never read the description box. Something that basic.
Duh. These
You
motherfuckers
remember
don't know how
what?
to read right or count.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know TRG passed away, right? You
Huh?
know TRG passed away. TRG passed away.
Who did?
TRG.
Who was that?
You
PRG?
remember my moderator, Mona's moderator.
No, I don't remember her. I'm trying to
Yeah, she was
remember.
always in the chat when I was DJing and everything. Every show, when you and me and Mona, all we would do it. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, Dory.
Yeah, sure did. God rest her soul.
Wow, I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that, my love.
And I'm so blessed to have met y'all because I just feel what Queen Tulsa did on Pizarro's channel was straight from the heart. You know what I mean? You don't see that often, and you knew what to do, and you did not let us all veer off. You know, you brought it on home, and it was needed. Look at how they sit there.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
and I guess one thing that really bothered me was like, oh, you're just gonna try to use this lady's family and incorporate it into your bullshit. Like, no, don't do that, and then don't put her against this other woman. And see,
Mhm.
that's why it's if we got to really look at it. Look how Lemon did just Krista, or how their relationship played out, right?
Mhm.
Let's look at Jay Dunn and how she dated a woman with kids and fucked their life up even more. I mean,
Mhm.
are these really people that really want something great for somebody else? No, they want the attention. They're energy vampires. And to be honest,
Mhm.
it's a sad story.
It is sad. And what made you really take interest in it? You know, from that perspective, I understand why you did, but what made you? Because you were very, very adamant. Was it because of all this death talk that they're doing in the sector, or were you triggered? I'm just asking. I'm not saying you are, but I know I was triggered by it because not the fact of I was looking to fake outrage. It was just disgusting to me. Like, how low can you go?
Gotta look at this. Jay Dunn, wanted to bring up, oh, well, Brian was talking about Lady Nika's sister, but she goes to hell.
You know, people like to bring up other shit that don't have nothing to do with their fights with people. That one motherfucker tried not to do that. Oh yeah, she did it a little more.
Yeah.
But she brought it up. It's not bullshit.
And you know what's so crazy is that y'all, people, I'm sure Lady Nika, if I had to bet, she's hearing what's going on. Somebody's cash app and put it in the description box, You know how they do. They'll text somebody $1 just to say, hey, this person's dragging you. I'm telling you, 75% mental illness. That's untreated. I'm sorry, untreated. And this is no slight to anyone with mental health. It's not my point. My
Well,
point I'm making,
you're not,
untreated.
you're not offending anybody because I'm a mental health advocate.
Thank you.
Definitely speak on it. I mean, people just sit up here and, oh, she's crazy and this, that, and the third. Well, so you know that she's crazy, and you're gonna provoke her into doing something. So what is your motive? And where, like, I don't get it, Tyrone. From your perspective, let's hear from you. How do you feel about that?
What about Miss Nickel?
Yeah,
What part?
well, people trying to um drag her in, as far as her sister passing, and, oh, we're doing this for her, but we gonna get down in the motherfucking gut and we gonna come at you in all types of ways behind
Mhm.
the scene, but we're gonna use her as, a template.
Mhm.
Mm. Well, number one is not honoring Miss Lady Nika. And I just think they just need to keep Lady Nika's name out their mouth.
That
And
part.
I think they need to just, you know what I'm saying? Like she already counseled the Halloween thing for herself doing it. So she passed the date. Somebody asked Lemon to do it. He said he gonna do it. So it's now on him. So now I feel like, all hands on deck. You know what I mean? They get to play how they want to play. So it don't have nothing to do with Lady Nika. And I think they need to stop disrespecting Miss Lady
Mm,
Nika. And I think they need to just keep her name out their mouth. You know what I mean?
that's right.
Because
Yeah.
she's the OG, and they just need to start see, one thing I noticed about some of these some of the new people that has come up or whatever, they don't
Mm,
have no respect for OGs over there. You know what I mean? I
mhm.
understand people don't like everybody. I understand all of that. I understand.
They don't like
But
themselves.
it's one thing
Mhm.
when, like, what happened to Miss Lady Nico. Have some kind of respect. Like I said, let's be adults. You know what I mean? Like, it's the time and the place for everything. You know what I mean?
Gotta
But
bring
she
her.
don't have nothing to do with the Halloween thing. So they need to just stop playing on her name like that. Stop playing on her talk about this Halloween thing. Yes,
Yeah,
she passed the torch now. You know what I'm saying? So leave it like that. But they don't have Lady Nika name shouldn't have been brought up at all, period.
I
You know what I
agree.
mean?
And keep it a buck. Like you
Yeah,
think you can't fool people that are intelligent and spiritual minded. We see it for
exactly.
what it is. Stop playing with
Exactly.
us.
Exactly. When you can see it a different way than what they coming
Mhm.
in, like you just said, spiritual. You can see it a
Right,
lot of different ways, and you can't fool nobody that can really see. You know what
right.
I mean? When you really got your eyes open, you can have your eyes wide open and they be closed. You know what I'm saying? So,
Ain't
but
that
when you got
true?
your eyes wide open, then you can see everything. And they can't pull
Mhm.
one over your eyes. So one thing I do like is no matter how many people try to persuade Pizzaro, she stayed in it 100%, and she said, "No, I'm gonna do this." You
And
know what
meant
I'm
it.
saying? And she
And meant it.
and you know what I'm saying. So I that's what I mean by, like, you know what I'm saying, standing in your own, having a mind of your own, and being
Mhm.
able to be able to just, you know what I'm saying, stand in how you feel and
Y'all know
not
what really
be,
sent me?
huh?
What really sent me, it was a trigger.
Mm.
This trigger was black men utilizing black women to get to the top, and then it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
If you ain't never felt that feeling ever before, man, but to see it, I refused. And it doesn't matter if I'm trans. If I
Right.
see one of my sisters in disarray and I see that, she's put effort. I mean, let's talk about it.
Mhm.
We put effort in, we work so hard in our craft, and it's so many times that people come through and steal our ideas and like make it theirs, and then they succeeding off of what we you
Right.
know put in, and I don't think it's fair. And
And
I
yeah.
on the sidelines
Mhm. And
couldn't.
we overcome so much adversity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We continue to strive for excellence, but we're very supportive as women. You know, I'm glad it's an awesome conversation. Everybody should want to hear this. We
Exactly.
have, it's like at some point in your life, you have to make your mind up to say, what I used to do, I'm not going to do anymore. It didn't work for me. Every tub stands on its own bottom. I'm going to satisfy self, not being selfish, but satisfy self. I cannot help anyone until I help myself. And also, there's nothing wrong with self-preservation. It's natural, you know? And
Exactly.
and it's all the things that we have gone through as African Americans, minorities, okay? Women, the community, our community. Bottom line, Tulsa, you were a victim of a hate crime. I couldn't believe Jay Dunn was sitting there treating you that way. It was disgusting. That's, Brookie, why I also left and took a hiatus because
Yeah.
it's too disgusting now. There's no limitations. What Duchess Kelly Love did, and Duchess, you listening to me, boo? You got the number, you got the email. You know how we used to roll. That was wrong for you to dress up like Brian's deceased mother. That was wrong. Period. And the laugh, it's nothing funny about death. Come on. This is it's to the point where they are sacrificing their self worth, what they, the little bit or the lot that they have, obtained in life. They're sacrificing that. The
Can I
things that
jump?
they get. Go ahead, Brooks. I'm on a roll. One, I'm gonna tune it up. I'm gonna go to church. No, but in
Can
a
I jump in real
nutshell,
quick?
yeah, I'm gonna tune it up. In a nutshell, treat how you want to be treated, because karma is a biatch.
I want to kind of piggyback off of what you were saying.
Mm,
So I mean not Tulsa. Dory, when you said about the mental illness, let me tell you something.
hmm,
Majority of the people, and if we're going to use 75%, let's go ahead and stick to the 75%.
uh-huh.
Majority of people who are already on YouTube, 75% of those people are already damaged and they're hurt on YouTube and they're trying to find a way out. So, and I'm only speaking because at one point in time, one of my reasons of even coming to YouTube was because I was
Hmm.
hurt and I needed some kind of healing. I came for
Hmm.
inspiration and to help me out of it.
Right.
So I would listen to certain things that I don't even know how I stumbled across the people I stumbled across. But me initially coming to YouTube, I was listening to inspirational people. Like I would type in inspiration or what is
Mm,
it called? Like the daily, informations. I would listen to that. If you go back and look at my channel, I would literally upload daily informations every day. Every day. When I first started, this was back in 2018. But I
hmm.
was in a dark place at that time. I was going through a lot, and the energy when I came to YouTube, it was deep. So just imagine people maybe have been in the darker space than I am. They come into YouTube and they find
Mhm.
this hellhole place. This the
Right.
perfect pit. This the perfect storm for a
It is a
motherfucker who's
perfect
already damaged and
disaster,
hurt to get
bruh.
off their other
You
stuff. So,
come on now, because you remember I got here. I don't know if you know this, but I was working a lot of hours and I needed to stay up. So my brother was like, "Oh, go to YouTube." So that's how I met Sean Bradley. I saw Tasha K. Tasha K. emailed me, remember, and I was helping her with the Cardi B situation. And then it was other things that was going on in that sector. I'm not even gonna open up that story online anymore. But nevertheless, and I walked away. And I think the last time she texted me, I don't know, I gotta look at my phone, maybe like a year or two ago. It was like right after the 4 million. But and speaking of that, Brooke, you are so right when you say, as far as mental, it's undiagnosed or not treated mental illness, and all they're doing is, how can I say it? The negativity is just funneling negativity. It just
right.
keeps growing and growing. Where at some point they are so out of touch with reality and the spirit. It's just I thrive to be near freaking chaos. Look
Right.
how when they did people, they
Yeah.
dox people. Girl, they have 1,000 in the chat because they doxing people.
Yep.
Remember when Kimmy wanted me to write that cease and desist for over Jay Wilson, and then she over there kicking it with Jay. All right, and I know Jay in real life. So the whole point, I look at they so fake, and I told Jay, watch yourself, but he'll watch himself. But I want to say also to you, Tyrone, when you start becoming a content creator,
Yeah.
stay with your day ones. Don't sway. Whatever you want to talk about on your channel, that's your channel. Don't try to please these people and adjust to the way they think. It's just not gonna work. We're two or
The
more
moment
gathered.
somebody feel
Mm-hmm.
like they can control you, and this is what
Yep.
Lemon is going through right now. When Lemon first started, Lemon had control over his shit, and when
Mm.
when people started feel like or realizing that they can control him with money,
Mm.
that's exactly what happened. And I
I'm
feel so
sorry, ladies. Can we
for
give a
by
moment? Can
his
we take a
platform, huh?
hold on, Brooke? Can we take a moment for Miss Tasha K and myself? Let's go ahead and get
Oh, let
into
me
the
see.
Hold on, what's on?
listen here. We had a blast, girl.
Yes.
Yes. Do you see me and the queen?
Yes, I do. Come on. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love
Me and
it.
the queen. Okay.
Oh, that's
We,
so cute.
we were
Hey,
having a
Queen.
great
Who's that?
time.
Oh, you on Sasha K?
Yes,
Yeah.
Well,
Tasha.
Hey, Queen.
his ass crazy
Yeah,
as
baby.
hell.
Put
Oh,
your
I
other
love the
one up there
ombre
for the other
girl.
day.
You said what?
Put your other one up for the other day too.
Oh yeah. Oh, so here's me and Jazzy.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
Real Housewives of Potomac. I actually went to go visit her last night.
oh,
So you remember I did the interview with her earlier that day, and
mm,
Yeah.
I went and supported her that night. Yes. So if you guys did not catch her, she is on Real Housewives of Potomac.
mm.
Okay, this is her. And make sure you catch my interview. It's the exclusive interview. This is the thumbnail.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you put it on your community board?
I did. Actually, I'm gonna have to reshare on my community board so you
Okay.
all can check us out. Like I said last night, we had a great time. I got some tea. On
Mm-mm.
the Real Housewives of Potomac. So I'm so
Can I
excited.
be messy? Can I be messy?
I got
Leave
some
it to Brookie.
listen here. So
Did you ask
listen,
her? Did you ask her about Tita Talks? If she knows Tita Talks sister?
Oh yeah.
Tia Talk sister. Who's Tia Talk
Tita
sister?
Talk, she's a content creator.
She's the one. I forgot what the name was. She played on House. She played on the
Stacy?
Housewife of Potomac as well.
Are you talking
Hmm.
about Stacy or Kiara?
Say it again.
Stacy or Kiara?
I don't know which one it is. I just
Kiki?
know it's one of them, girl. I don't know which one it is. But I thought if you ain't know about it, then don't worry about it because you
Yes,
want.
her
If
sister.
you
It's Tita's
don't,
sister.
I think
Tila.
you might want to ask
Tita
her.
Talk. I'll put her. I'll text you her channel when we
Yeah,
finish.
her too.
She's from the beef sector, and the situation happened. But her sister plays on that sector.
Is she still the situation
She's still
on it?
locked up. Yeah, she's
She
still locked
is.
up.
Is it
Dang,
Jacqueline?
Tita.
I can't. I don't remember who it is. Anybody in the chat know who her sister is? I don't
I
know.
bet you go on Google and say Tita Talk sister in the Housewives or on YouTube rather query it. Everything be out there.
Yes, but I really want y'all to focus in on Jazzy because the last episode, they were arriving to Giselle's and Ashley's
Mm,
charity event for her father. And when they got there, they were 4 minutes late. Giselle made a whole big deal about it. Ashley had come out to Jazzy, my sister's sprinter, and
mm.
Jazzy ended up closing up the sprinter and child Ashley got dramatic. Oh, you close up the sprinter on me. So on this next season tomorrow, they'll be
Mm.
discussing that.
What time to come on?
It comes on 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m.
Central. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm in Central right now. So
And then
that'll
we'll
work.
have
Yeah.
Pacific. But listen, I'm so excited. I'm so
Well, congratulations. You ought to be. Look at y'all. Great bookies on your
excited.
community board. You better show off.
Yes, and it's not about showing off. It's like I told the people, like, you just don't know who I know. I mean, I don't come out here braggadocious. I'm just, a blogger, a content creator, a journalist, in my mind, because I don't have a degree. But I just come out here and do my thing. And I would like for y'all to join me on a panel where we review the Real Housewives of Potomac. Do you watch?
I'm going to though. I'll catch up. I'll binge watch it.
Listen here, if you connect with me, I'll send you a way that you can watch for free. Okay.
Amen. Go ahead. I ain't mad
Always
at you,
doing
Queen.
that.
Always. Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying
Listen,
to tell you.
Legendary Dory.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we're here today and we are standing up for our sister Pizzaro. Um,
Hmm.
encouraging words like if she watches this broadcast, what would you like to tell her? What would you like to tell Jay Dunn? And what advice would you give to Lemon when it comes to women's business?
Can I start from the third question and work myself backwards?
However you want to work it.
Okay. Lemon, understand that I would like to tell him that unless he changes his blueprint and recipe, because at first I thought that Lemon, by him staying under Sir King, that he branched off and he used the same model. But now I have to eat that and come back and say, Lemon, slow it down because he's gonna crash and burn. You could tell. He's all that rah rah and cussing people out and blah 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 blah. Don't nobody want to hear that, okay? Except the 75%, right? It's sad but true. And I guarantee you, things like this sabotage and all that, it's juvenile and you're going to lose support. He is. If I were you, bro, I would really stand down, apologize, humble yourself, keep it moving. We all make mistakes, okay? And truly support Lady Nika because it's going to be a trickle down effect. Then the other question, what was the other one you said?
I said, so the question was,
Pizarro,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. If I had to say anything to Pizarro, it'd be very short and sweet. Job well done. Job well done. Yeah. And you had a second one.
And then Jay Dunn, what would you tell her?
Hmm. I would actually implore, or try to get inside her soft side of her mind and to move it out of the hurt and pain that she has gone through with this B sector and friend loss and all this stuff with the ex-girlfriend, the trials and tribulations. I would tell her, like, just pause. You're a great content creator. I even like it when she comes up on the panels because it's just hilarious, little stunt she pulls, and it's cute for the show at the time. So, because it's all, I know what Jay done. I'll tell her it's repetitive. You know what I'm saying? It's just who you are. So, and yeah, I would say Jay done all money ain't good money. I agree with that. And I would just stop. Just pause. It's not worth it. Because in the end, like I remember, I'm acting like I'm really talking to her face. Jay Wilson and Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn is the only one that is truly banned, I do believe, from Jay Wilson's platform. And he would not let her up. And I remember, and this is not too long ago, what I say, last year or something like that. And he won't, no matter money, nothing. Jay in the coins. So then she would get up on his platform every time he went live and be all up in his back chat, going off. It was just constant, 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 constant. Like a kid throwing a tantrum because they couldn't get the candy. And it's no slight, but if you think about it, I'm gonna tie it in, okay? Treasure lane, treasure love almost everybody, okay? Mother a sweetheart, okay? Fierce but a sweetheart. And the day that he cussed Jay Dunn out and kicked her off his panel, I was through. He had it, and she has that effect. You don't want to go where you don't want to start continuously being blackballed. Unfortunately, you had some court issues and blah blah blah. Okay, it's over that. You and your ex-girlfriend, that's over with. You and Ness falling out. Okay, that's what it gives. But at some point, like I would just try to get, like I said, tap into her intellectual and her soft side to get her to actually. Let me say this: look at herself. Take a step back and look at her actions and really analyze it. And don't be so egotistical. We all make mistakes. We're not perfect. I'm not here to judge, really. If I can't elevate, then I'm out. So with that being said, that's what I think for all three. Saint Tulsa.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you for that, the vulnerability and really just sharing it. Because, it's like one thing we can like somebody, but, if we are not really communicating what could help them, are we really helping them?
Right. What
It's
she
like,
did to you today was terrible. Like I'm
yeah,
really thinking about putting a PowerPoint presentation together. I was triggered.
but that's not the first time. That's not
No?
the first time. And, it's like we are a part of a community. And,
Yeah.
you know, I just really want to get along. You know what I'm saying? If not,
Yeah.
be cordial. I mean, and just the way that she goes so low and, wants to undress you. And, it's like, I never undressed you or took off your pants and told you what
Right.
you had. And that's because that's not my ministry. Like
Mhm.
I can keep my commentary towards you and what I see and, things like that. I don't have to undress you. I don't have to say, oh, you're going to be holding this and that. No,
Mhm.
disgusting.
Mhm.
That
I'm
is taking,
looking at your mind, right?
yeah, that's taken
Mhm.
to a whole nother level.
Mhm.
And it just lets me know that there are issues that have not been resolved from observation.
You know what? Yeah, I think you just hit the nail on the head. Unresolved issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of sad though. No disrespect, but that's kind of,
Deep.
that is
It's
very deep because I see it. I see it because sometimes, like when I'm watching Jay Dunn, I know what she's finna do, right? I know she's just gonna start wilding out. She'll stay on mute for a while, and then she gonna interject on some shit because she's irritated. She doesn't really take responsibility that I've seen, and that's not a diss to her. I'm just saying what I think, and
Exactly.
yeah, and then she's really involved in the B sector, issue by issue by issue.
I've
I'm
been there.
sure she's over 30
Yeah, I've
years
been there in
old.
her shoes before.
Me
Tyrone,
too.
something?
Mm. I'm
I'm
sorry.
here.
Oh, Tyrone, what were you going to
Tyrone, you
say?
Yeah,
there, baby? Yeah, he's
yeah,
here.
I'm here.
Yeah. So
Get your
yeah,
word in. We up here
yeah,
just
we up here just jaw jacking.
yeah.
No, no, you all good. But I mean, I'm listening, but I agree. Like Jay Dunn, like I did. I heard her, talking up under, Queen Hustler's, clothes and everything. But you don't like when men do it to you. So, like, how
Well,
you gonna do it to somebody else? And and I'm like, that's hypocritical. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
mhm,
it don't matter how mad you are. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to do it to you, so what give you, what I'm saying, the
the
okay to do
right.
it to somebody
Mhm.
else? But when you on a panel, you don't want certain people up because you know what they're gonna give you. But at the end of the day, you doing it to somebody else. That's not right. And then not only just that, guess what? They in the community just like you are. So why are you
Mhm.
doing it to them? You feel me? Like, so I think it's very hypocritical. And I think, like, you know what I mean? Like, she
Yeah.
sabotaged herself. She sabotaged herself too.
And what
So
gets? Oh God, go on. I'm sorry to cut you up. I know I'm triggered because I was going to say what Ness did too. I think Ness, yeah, Ness. It was Ness, Tyrone, that was
huh?
going at Tulsa and telling her be the man she supposed to be. It was awful.
Yeah, both of them did it to her. Both of them.
Yeah, I just, yeah,
Ness and Ness and Jay Dunn did it to her tonight. So it's very hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no man to do it to you,
girl,
especially a man to do it to you. And
Tyrone.
but you doing it to, you know what I'm saying, someone in the community just like you. And I think even if it don't have nothing to do about to be in the community, because you shouldn't do it to nobody. You know what I mean? Just disrespectful.
Mhm.
You know what
I
I'm
had
saying? So,
yes.
but guess what? But guess what though?
Mhm.
No matter what's going on and who going at it, then nobody stop it though.
That
Then
part.
nobody stand up and
And
say, "Hey, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up." That's
oh,
okay. Y'all
can
getting
I
out of
tell
order.
you something, Ty? Oh, please let me jump in. We like playing double dutch, girl.
What's what's up?
Tyrone, I
Yeah,
had to go on mute. Everybody knows DMX Dory. Mona and I would be up on Pizzaro's platform, and we ran. They to this day is still epic, right? I would
yeah,
just battle them like they call me DMX Dory because my voice and woo woo. And I mean, one of the biggest content creators in the black sector came from me. I dropped straight bars on her ass. You hear me? I used to
yeah,
go down. Trust me. Girl, I'm gonna try to send you some archives. And the reason why I had to stay on mute because I made myself a promise. Okay, and I talked to the spirits, talked to God. I said, "Nah, I can't do that no more. That wasn't me."
yeah.
At that point, I was already, as far as mentally ill, untreated when I look at my behavior. So I can apply it to myself and I can see it in other people because I had to see it in myself. That shit was crazy.
Right,
And
right.
I mean, I don't know you from a can of paint. It got so bad, my name was all over the place, right? That when please believe me, I can prove everything I'm saying is not that difficult. Almost every content creator over there, I got their phone numbers. Okay, all right. I just say my baby Jay Wilson worked my nerves. Me and my son went to Norfolk State. We that cool, you know. We have a little back and forth, but it's love. QB 58. We can just go on. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to cap, but I couldn't. I wanted to jump in and say something, but I knew I was gonna flip, and it was gonna get ugly.
Yeah,
That is why. And I kind of feel bad because I should have had more self control and then just, hit that unmute and say, look, all that's not necessary. Take that shit somewhere else. Because the
exactly.
hood side was going to come out of me.
But
And then I'm
sometimes be like
sitting there,
that.
and the way she was talking about it Ness was excuse me, freaking worse.
Yeah.
Actually,
And loud, man. Why they can't do nothing with that mic? See, that's my thing. That's my
that might
thing.
hurt my goddamn.
She
Uh,
don't nobody have no control. Don't if it's your panel, you should be able to control whoever the fuck you need. I'm sorry, Queen, but you should be
mm,
able to control your you know what I'm saying? Like, that microphone too loud. Why you let her be
damn
like
too
that?
loud, and it gets louder.
You know what I'm saying? And
What's
then
too loud?
I mean, you
Hold
know what I'm
on.
saying? You know how Ness get up there with her loud microphone. You know what I'm
Uh huh.
saying? Like,
Right.
can't nobody hear nothing. You
No.
can't
Mm-hmm.
you can't understand what's going on. It's all that yelling and you can't hear the other person or nothing like
Mm-hmm.
that because you want to overtake that person.
Right.
But I understand. I feel you on that. I agree with you. Like some of these conversations that they be having,
They
it
need.
makes you want to, you know what I'm saying, like throw the phone and go through the phone and be like, hey, what's going on? Because it
Right.
makes you mad just by listening to
Girl, I was about to cut. I was going to dig in the crates on that ass.
it.
I'm
You know what
not
I'm saying?
playing. Yeah.
It's
Honey,
horrible. I
it's
think
hard.
it's horrible. It's horrible. And I think, like you said earlier, I agree with you wholeheartedly about, hurt people, and
Mm-hmm.
they bleeding on people. They're just
And
bleeding
Ness has a
everywhere.
past, like we all do. But isn't she of the lesbian persuasion? Did she
I mean,
not
that's
go to Florida and she uh, what's her name the fire girl whatever you know what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah, I know you're talking about, yeah.
about? Yeah,
What she
with her
said,
girl.
she said she alleged, she said it yesterday on her
She
live. She
she
said
went
allegedly.
down on her, and the girl was more this he was more of a stud than Ness. He was more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Actually, I was surprised. Nessa's like, putting on makeup, just doing her wigs, blah blah blah. And it was cute. But how you just finna come at Tulsa like that, and you represent the community? It makes no sense to me. And I
but you
think
know
that's
what?
also what's triggering. I don't get it.
Yeah, it is triggering, and I definitely didn't not like it. But what I do love is
Mm.
always with Queen, she gonna be a queen, and she know how to just,
Mhm.
what I'm saying, she be cool. But when she need to come out of her bag on you, she gonna do that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
because I was watching
she,
her and I was like, she really not phased.
yeah,
But she,
Queen.
I'm saying, she finna give it. Yeah.
Yeah, Queen know when to how to react and how to give it. And Queen just lay back,
Mhm.
but when she come for you, she gonna come. So you know what I'm saying. But I like how Queen she be chill. You know what I'm saying. She be chill and she get back when she gotta get back. That'd be funny.
Mhm.
But I like how she give it. You know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
But the thing is, no matter how they be trying to treat her, she be coming over here on her panel and she come over here and she do her thing.
So
And
the
she come over here and she do her thing. And like she said, they don't know who she know. And she just had
yeah,
somebody, what I'm saying, on her platform yesterday. She did an
that
interview
part,
yesterday.
that
So
part,
you
that
gotta give
part,
people their props. You know what I'm saying? Give people their
mhm,
props.
that
So
part, yeah.
I like I said, I agree, what you were saying, and I think like it's disrespectful to be talking to people clothes. You don't want it done to you, you shouldn't do it to
That,
nobody. What you don't want to be done to you, you shouldn't do it to nobody. I don't care who they are, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Do your
uh-huh.
thing, but be a little respectful. If it's about gag, laughter, it shouldn't go. It shouldn't be nothing but that. Let's
That
laugh.
part, yeah.
Let's do the
Mm-hmm.
gas, but it shouldn't go dark like that. It shouldn't
He
be
shouldn't.
nasty and want to hurt people. And it should, like, you know what I'm saying? We just having
Mm-hmm.
fun. You
Well,
know
you
what I'm
know
saying?
what? Yeah, because my anger subsided when Brianna got up there and Tulsa and Brianna was
Oh,
going, and she said Tulsa knocked on the wall, said, "Are you ready for Jehovah's return?" Girl, I
yeah,
had to
yeah,
run that shit 3, 4 times.
yeah. Yeah, she got down. She said, what she said? She
She's like,
got
"All
down.
right,
She
you ain't
said,
gonna beat me
Tulsa.
up today."
Yeah,
And Brianna's
exactly.
real good too. I've always said Brianna's made for this. She's good. She's awesome.
I love
Um,
pinata. I love.
yes. I was gonna tell y'all something. Yeah, she said the whole return. I damn near fell out. Oh, before I forget, it's really important. I'm very spiritual minded. I see a lot of things. We'll talk more. Maybe we can get a little, three-way or something going on. But y'all, Tulsa, believe you me, when you look at people that really have good content that have been around, and you
Mhm.
don't get the numbers in your chat, they be suppressing your channel.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
what they
and
do. They know what they're
yep.
doing.
Yeah, come on now. I be sitting in the bushes for months watching Tulsa, skating and stuff like that, having a good time.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes, that part.
And
So,
I show my real
Nicole
color.
Reloaded, my mentor, Nicole. Same thing with her channel. Yep.
But you know
So,
what?
I'm
It's gonna
researching how to boost the algorithm, and we'll get into that offline. Mm-hmm.
okay. But you know what?
Yep.
It's us as supporting each other, just like y'all coming over to
Mm-hmm.
support the channel. We having an engagement. I go around to everybody's channel, even Lemon's channel, and I asked him, I was like, well, can you make an appearance to my channel? I come over, I bring commentary, I done brought out the cash register. I just, damn, what else do I need to bring out? A cat in a hat? Or get a bunny rabbit. And it's like, let's just share because everybody enjoys what I bring. And so let's
Yeah.
share.
You definitely want to look diamond, okay? I'm gonna tell you, you got what it takes. And if I may say this, I'm put it on record. Everybody's not worthy of your blessings, Queen. Real
Can you,
shit.
legendary?
Yes, ma'am.
Can
What you say,
you,
boo?
can you, legendary? Can you please? Can you? I told her, but can you please say that again, loud and clear?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
going.
Okay. Queen Tulsa, listen to legendary Diamond Dory. I've been around. Okay.
I'm listening.
Social media and entertainment. We'll talk about that, offline. Okay. Everybody's not worth you gracing them nor blessing them. Your blessings. They don't
Legendary,
just. Yes.
legendary. One more time, okay? I think one more
One more
time
time
gonna
for the
help.
Yes,
people in the
sir.
chat.
Yes, sir. I got you. I got you. Queen Tulsa,
Hold on, let me clean my
stay in
ears.
your goddamn lane of elevation. Stop
Okay.
fucking with these idiots. Is that better?
You know what, Miss
Did I get it? Did I just break it on down?
Okay, better.
Miss Legendary, Miss
Yes,
Legendary.
sir. Yes, sir.
I want to say thank you for coming on today because
Oh.
you really I think if I may say,
Mm,
right, you have
yeah.
confirmed what I've already told her.
Come on.
Mm,
And like I told her, even without individuals coming over, she's already blessed because, she was, no matter how many numbers in the chat or who's
mm.
looking and watching,
Consistent. She's
she's
consistent.
consistent. But
That's
guess
why I
what?
know her channel's suppressed.
Yeah, but guess what? She had a celebrity to hit her panel though,
Yep, that's my whole
without those
point.
people.
Thank
So
you. Because it's
and
supposed to be like that, though. Because we
and
needed
she's a
that
blessing.
positive light. We didn't need
And
that energy. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and she's a blessing, and she's been a blessing to a lot of people.
Amen.
And so, she's who
Mm-hmm.
she. That's why a lot of people love her and like her because she's who she is. She who she
Yeah,
is, and she's
exactly.
standing. She's standing in her truth, and she.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I love it over here. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Come over here and kick it and listen to it because, hey, yes, we get into the mess, we laugh, but she's not here to hurt nobody. She give laughter
Mm-hmm.
and love, and she get to her commentary, and we go
Mm-hmm.
about our business. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
you know, whoever's meant
Mm-hmm.
to be over here to support, gonna be here and support. And forever,
Uh-huh.
she's just
What?
like I told her. I told her she's in the what we doing? We we are in this you got to get ready. This is the process.
Mm-hmm.
This is the process. So
Have your
it's gonna be
vision
all
and
right.
stick to it.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know
everything
one
gonna work
thing?
out.
Yeah, it's like as I'm sitting there listening to you, it was impressed upon me. You know, where two or more gather my name, there shall I be.
So
Okay,
now look here. Now don't start it. We're gonna have
so,
church in a minute now. Okay.
girl, where,
If
the-
we
where the
want to
church at, boo?
listen here, y'all
So,
already know. We can go there. Let's if it's
Let,
your
okay, where two
let's
or
do it
more.
now. Okay, now don't
Okay, that's
start me.
all you need. And guess
One,
what? The two or more can be me,
huh,
myself, and I, the
hmm,
Holy Spirit. It don't have to
hmm.
be of the flesh. because
It
we're
don't.
spirit body in the first place.
Tulsa, didn't
Okay?
I say that? Didn't I tell you?
Okay? I'm telling you, that's why I call her QT, because she's a Queen Tulsa, QT. My sister, God rest her soul, when she passed away, um, very recently, still grieving. I'm a content creator. It was my first channel. Do you know I didn't get any my condolences? But how many people did I pay their mortgage? Let them buy cars. I can show you cash apps of like 7,000, 16,000. My husband and I, of the kindness of our heart. Okay? Yeah, I've done all that. They'll tell you. So my point is, and that's fine because I'm just going to be blessed because I did it with good
Exactly.
intentions. They're not
Yeah.
hurting me. I'm still looking good. You can go look at my community board and see. Okay,
Yeah.
that part. And so, I wanted to say that, cutie, like really, when you go on these people's platforms, you giving them everything because you do put your all up in it. I see it. I'm not telling you
Hmm.
not to visit. Like you and Jay Wilson be having me hollering, girl. You're a
I
mess.
love it. Yes.
Okay, I love it.
Yes.
But you're an intellectual entertainer. Is what I'm trying to say.
That is true.
Surround yourself with like-minded people.
Hmm. Exactly.
You
Come on,
can't keep
legendary.
wallowing.
Come on,
Remain
legendary.
in Jerusalem until you endow from the power on high.
Come on,
Jesus, when the
legendary.
disciples asked Jesus, Master, what should I do? You know what Jesus' response was? It wasn't getting on this person's platform. Can I get an amen? It wasn't
Amen.
cash apping this person.
Well,
No, okay. It wasn't sabotaging and
so what?
talking
Say it
about,
again.
it
Say the
wasn't
word again.
sabotaging. It wasn't
Okay.
disrespecting the dead. Jesus said, I'm going to have him say the question again for the people in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When they said, Master, what shall I do?
Well,
You know what his response was?
what
Know
was it?
thyself. Know thyself.
Oh,
Because when you know yourself, you know God within. In the beginning, the word was God made flesh and dwelt among what? Men?
you
Well,
confirm
I didn't write the
legendary.
Bible. I didn't write it. I'm telling you what the Bible said. I didn't write it. Take it up
I'm
with King
blown.
James and the Holy Spirit and your ancestors. Because
Let me
Dory
say,
didn't write it.
let me say
I'm
this.
blown. I'm
No, let
blown.
me say this.
Okay, thank you, baby.
This is a whole testimony. This is a
Hallelujah.
whole testimony. And I'm so glad that Tyrone is here. Tyrone,
Mm-hmm.
what were
Yeah.
we talking about yesterday? We were supposed to go live today.
Everything that legendary is saying right now.
Mm.
Everything. That's why I just said I'm blown.
Wow.
And you confirming
Wow.
everything that I said and that we had a conversation about. And that's what I keep telling Queen Tulsa is that we're spiritual
Mm-hmm.
beings. And you see
That's
how
Legendary.
I said, huh?
mm-hmm.
Remember when I
Tyrone is
said,
being honest. Tyrone is
Mm-hmm.
totally being honest. We had a conversation yesterday. That's why I was being silent. The Lord told me to be quiet.
Uh-huh. Peace be
Be
still.
quiet. Peace be still.
Mm-hmm.
And
mm-hmm,
Tyrone, I'm here to now confirm everything that you said. We had
see,
this
Mm-hmm.
conversation
see,
yesterday, not last week, not last
Wow.
Monday, not last month. We
Mm-hmm.
last night.
Yeah,
last night.
you have a light around you. All three of us do. I can really spiritually feel it. That's why it was important for the spirit. And I thank God for working through me and my voice,
Hmm. Yeah.
because it just happened. Things happen very quickly now. It's the Aquarian age, the age of air. Okay, that's why the transportation is airplanes, fax machines, blah blah. So, with that being said, it was meant for you to
Mm-hmm.
hear it. Everything is not for everybody. Hopefully, the people that are listening, we can draw them positive people to your channel and the like-minded people. And the spirit also is telling me, and I just keep hearing it, Tulsa,
Go ahead,
weed people
legendary.
out. Weed them out. Weed them out. You
Say
got
it
such a
again,
good heart.
legendary.
I watch your channel. I watch you. I pick up on your vibrations. You are a very sweet-hearted person.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I'm
you are
going on
such a
mute.
sweet. I
I'm going on
promise
mute.
you are. They
I'm
don't
going on
get
mute.
you because you're elevated. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that you can speak.
Oh my God.
Okay? It's not your fault that you can get dirty when you need to put somebody in their place. It's not your fault that you have stamina. It's not your fault that you're beautiful and you're charismatic. It's not your fault.
It's not my
Do
fault.
not make their problems your problems. You have no issues unless you create them for yourself. You have to choose.
Mm.
And as soon as you get that and put the blueprint down, I promise you, God is my witness. You are going your dream. You have lots of dreams. They will be coming to fruition.
Oh my God.
I give it
Let-
3 years and you're gonna be on the top once you make up your mind. Hmm. That's it. You got a job to do.
Yes,
See,
I do.
And it's gonna be an activist, okay, in the entertainment. And for them to tell you that you're not gonna meet Wendy Williams, as long as you sit there and concentrate and create. Man has 360 million brain cells and only use a tenth of them. Excuse me? The hell I look like arguing with these goddamn off brands.
legendary, you are speaking. I need your cash app. I'm
The world
sorry.
will know me.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Diamond
I'm
Joy
sorry.
007.
You,
Type
you
your
know,
cash
Thank
app
you.
in the chat. Your mind. Drop your cash app in the chat, and then
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, but I just feel
no,
it.
no. Wait a
Okay.
minute, baby. Put your cash app in the back chat, and then put it in the main chat. No,
Okay.
this is a coalition. There's no competition over here. And you know what? Even me and Tyrone had
Mhm.
spoke about, because I have a primetime mixer crew, which is Couture Bay and Yusuf, and it's
Mhm.
me having my interview all by myself with Miss Jazzy. Guess what? My primetime mixer crew, they were first on the list.
Wow.
They were first on the list. And
Really?
and we made that happen. If you listen to if you watch the interview, you'll see Couture Bay up there. Yusuf was not able to attend, but in the
Yeah.
you'll see Yusuf as well, because it's not, see, God sent me Yusuf and Couture, brought
Mhm.
us all together, and what we have
Mhm.
together is oh my goodness. When I
You
was in
said, yeah.
darkest moments, as I felt
Mhm.
for my darkest moments, um,
Mhm.
I asked God, please send me somebody, and He sent
Mhm.
me my people.
Yeah. Oh, me and Yusuf go way back. He
Uh,
was our only brother. It was Mona, Nicole, Yusuf, and myself. That was the crew.
and Couture,
Yeah. I made
she,
a really big mistake. I had to apologize to everybody, Mona, Yusuf, and everything. It was bad. Yeah,
yeah,
that's why I'm telling you, Nate. And it wasn't me. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's unfortunate that I'm gonna say this real quick, y'all. I want y'all to think
Take
about
your
this. I ain't
time.
trying to blow y'all mind. I
We
gotta
are
look
man,
at your face
all
when I tell you
at
this.
a good time. Take your time.
Thank you.
legendary, speak it, baby.
I
I'm,
want y'all to vibe with me. Okay. Remember that movie with Denzel Washington? And he would walk past people and pick up their spirit. You know what I'm talking, that movie with Denzel. I'm gonna find it. And he would walk past you and pick up their spirit. When like you are in these chats and stuff like that and around these people that's not right, don't you ever notice your attitude may change? Or
mm,
you get real rowdy, you know he wasn't even trying to do it.
mm-hmm.
But it's so much, the energy is so, it's like energy vampires is what the word I'm looking for.
Yes.
That shit, they will zap you.
But you know
I
what?
mean,
I like to go into
girl.
spaces right there because I like to challenge. I like the challenge, and
Mm,
it's for research purposes.
okay. I,
It's
I
for,
need to analyze that.
yeah. It's
Because
for
my thing is, I want to make sure, because I do really like you. I think you're amazing. I want
um
to make sure you're not doing yourself detriment. You know what I mean?
oh
You
no, no,
may
no, no.
think you're doing it right. I'm not saying you are, but I just want you to analyze this, okay?
Yeah. And your
Sometimes
or
it's like the devil in a red dress scenario.
uh-huh.
Mm.
But you
I
know
may really love designing that red dress, but damn, I'm dancing with the devil. Is it worth it? That's what
yeah,
I'm trying to say. I'm not answering for you. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, that's what I was just thinking
I
when
get
you
what
said
you're
that.
saying.
Research purposes.
Hmm. Thank
Look,
you.
so we could, Miss Dory, for
Yes.
research purposes, for when we have the conversation. Okay, I just
Oh,
gotta.
yes. There's a lot of case studies. I get it. Girl, you better stop. I go, Tyrone, go get you.
No, I don't know if I was
Oh,
supposed to
I
be.
can't wait to talk to y'all offline. Oh, y'all gonna gag. Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh my goodness. What you see? Did I tell you I prayed to meet like-minded people? I'm
Yeah,
so blessed. God is love. Y'all awesome. Real
but
stuff, y'all.
Tyrone
you
has been,
speaking for real stuff.
Tyrone
Yeah.
has been in my corner for a very long time, and it makes me feel very good. Um, you just don't. I mean, in this climate that we're in, it's very
Mm-hmm.
that you will run into brothers that really want to protect the
That
sister.
part.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love you, Queen. So it's all good.
Oh,
I love
you
you.
are
So,
so adorable. He is so cute.
but you know what I'm saying, Miss Legendary. Like you really speak of some, what I'm saying, some good things, and
Thank
and this
you.
what we need is positivity. That's why I'm gonna send you a cash out because you speaking, you supposed to give on a good word. You know what I'm
Thank you. I
saying?
appreciate it. You know,
And,
I very
and
rarely get cash apps because they then accept that they still she got money. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need to be appreciated. Wow. I was like, word, it's a business. But hey, you
no, it
know
ain't even
what?
that.
Hmm.
It ain't even that. It's just when somebody giving you a word and speaking to
Yes,
your life
yes, sir.
positively,
Hmm.
then you should pour back into them too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I tell you
And
that. Hmm.
that's what you have done here with whoever's in it, with whoever's in the chat with us here that's listening. Like, it's uplifting. And but the fact that you brought back and confirmed everything, like literally everything that we spoke about last night.
I didn't see. I
Okay.
gotta go catch the replay. Yeah.
No, I spoke to Queen Tulsa on the phone.
Oh, on the phone. Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. Awesome.
And
Uh-huh.
everything that we spoke about with me encouraging her and giving her word myself, like you confirm everything that I said. I spoke to her.
Everything you said
Wow.
today was pretty much
Mm.
that. That's why I was like, oh my god, and then that's why I was like, well, let me just be honest and let me come forward because what me and
Mm.
Tyrone talked about last night, this is like pretty much hitting it, and
Yeah, because
it
it wasn't me, it was the Lord, the Spirit, and the Spirit of our ancestors,
Yeah,
working
but
through my
before you
body.
to
Thank
speak it though,
you.
To give confirmation though. You feel me?
Thank you.
Confirmation. You know what I mean? So that means too that I know that I was in the right spirit as well. You know what I'm
Amen.
saying?
That's right.
So at the end of the day, like
Hmm.
I'm here, and like I told Queen, like everything gonna work out the way it need to, the way it's
Yeah.
supposed to, and you just like you said, stay around like-minded people,
People.
and
Hmm.
and you can't always grace people panels. You know what I'm saying? Go grace the
Hmm.
ones that gracing yours, that's supporting you, that's loving
Hmm.
on you, that's respecting you, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
does
Like,
like.
Nubian Warrior go live? Because
huh?
Does Nubian Warrior go live?
Nubian warrior. For some reason, it's on the tip of my tongue. Nubian warrior.
The one that paid just Krista down.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But I
Oh,
know who you're talking about. I remember seeing it.
yeah,
I don't
they've
know.
been.
It's a void.
That's why I say like
That.
content creators, y'all let me know who y'all are so we can like flow through, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Come in, come in. Because we
And then
really
you
are. The
right
vibe is
after,
good.
right?
Yeah,
You
the
going
vibe
live
is
right
good.
after?
Who? Oh, let me go in the chat.
Okay,
Yeah,
you are
but
you
you know what, Tyrone?
after?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm cutting you off. My bad.
Sorry, are you going live right after me?
I can. We can do something.
Go live right after me, and then we come over there and then we support you.
Okay, that's what's up. What time is it? I'm saying I have my
It's not
phone covered.
9,
What time is it Central?
9:23.
Oh, that's not that bad. Okay, sure. I can, probably do like, 30 to minutes or, to an hour. It's cool. It goes by fast. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna stay on your case. And when I see you and I don't like it, I'm gonna text you, be like, hold up, love. You know the
See,
glory is rolling on
legendary,
dubs.
legendary. See
I'm
you,
gonna tell you, I'm rolling on dubs.
see legendary. See legendary.
Okay.
See
And when I
legendary. I like you. I like you, legendary. See,
you
I
too,
like you,
boo.
legendary. See,
Thank you.
we
Likewise.
See, like-minded people.
Uh-huh. And I'm
You
gonna go on my
confirm
channel and
me.
start playing It's a Hard Knock Life. I'm at JC on her ass. So you tried it. Get
But
your ass
you
down.
know what? That's when you love somebody, when you like somebody.
Hmm.
That's what you do. You pull. You know what I'm saying? Like we look out for each other.
Yeah, I've been watching your
You
channel
know.
for a minute. Girl, we could be rollerblade. I get my whole life. I'll be sitting there working, listen to the music right with you. I said, look at Beyonce ass. She
We gonna
played too much. And
we
girl,
gonna
your
amp
body
it back
was on
up.
point.
Yeah, we gonna amp it back up because on Tuesdays we like to go skating. So
Yes,
uh
how dare
this
you act a fool and you got a body like that? Girl, you better stop playing. They
yeah,
were
I'm
hating on you. They said in the chat, anybody that roller skates and ride, and, ride bike, there's a bicycle, blah, 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 they would have nice legs. What? Girl, I'm going to leave y'all with two things and I'm going to say amen. My sister, God rest her soul, always taught me, to overcome adversity. And then she would always say this, y'all, I'm perfect because I don't make mistakes knowingly.
Mm,
I was like, wow. She put that higher and lower self up in that. I don't make mistakes, okay, knowingly. I don't set out to hurt people. I'm
right,
bringing it back in with the sabotage, okay? The
right,
plays and all that stuff. So I just wanted to impress you all with that. And I also believe there's no big eyes and little U's, okay? We all
right.
one. Our
Exactly.
spirits are connected. And
Exactly.
I think that's what I mean by like-minded people,
Mhm.
period. Because we have our everyday trials and tribulations. Please chat, hear me, and ponder replay. Every day we have our own personal trials and tribulations. You don't
Mhm.
need to create them for yourself on a social media app. That's asinine, okay? It makes no sense. Nonsense. It's
Mhm.
nonsense, okay?
Right.
Um, make sure, can y'all still hear me?
we can hear
Yes.
you.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's just nonsense. And we're too talented and educated spiritually and, carnally at a higher level to put ourselves in a position to fail. We did that. I'm not saying, I'm hypothetically not you all per se, but I'm just letting you know this is what I'm thinking when I'm looking at these people. Like, you're really creating hell. Look at Jay Dunn. She was on whole probation and shit like that over YouTube. Like, make it make sense. And I'm not belittling her. I'm just talking about the energy of that this apparatus can bring. YouTube
Right.
is global.
That's
Anything
true.
you want, you can find on YouTube. You want to learn how to crack an egg, it's on YouTube. It's not just the B sector. So I
Mhm.
just want, I see talent. I know talent. My whole son's dad is a well-known artist. Okay, we'll talk about that offline. I'm not saying that to brag, but I know entertainment. I was raised with Motown Records. My uncle from Chicago, okay, lived right down the street from Denzel Washington. Not braggadocious. I'm just telling you that I see stardom. And I just don't
Mhm.
want you to lose it, Queen Tulsa. No cap. I'm honest with you. God knows I'm honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And
these
I was
conversations,
meant to come here. You
yeah,
blessed me. You both blessed me.
Oh, you definitely blessed me. Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Showing up is a blessing. I just
Hmm.
don't expect anything, but I just want to just if we are able to touch one person, at least we did our thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Well, y'all, husband calling me, girl. The game then went off.
Oh,
All right.
what
If
time
I'm
that
gonna
is?
text you if I go live, okay? I'm gonna text you first though
Okay.
to give y'all my information. Ain't nobody coming up in your back check, are they?
No, nobody's coming up in my back chat. No.
Okay, okay. I'm just
And
gonna throw
even
the
if they
number in
come
there
up,
real quick
yeah,
for
and
both
even if
because I want you and my sir boo,
okay.
to call me. Holla at the queen. All
I
right.
got you there, there. I got you.
Bet. Here we go. Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So that's it. Just please screenshot it. I don't know how these back chats if they go down or not. I'm rusty trying to get back in the swing of things.
Yeah, if
But
anybody
yeah.
comes up after, they won't be able to see it.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. Girl and Ty Boo. I make up nicknames. QT and Ty. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm a goofball, by the way. Trust me, I be tripping. So I be laughing a lot. I'm just silly as hell. But yeah, we got work to do, y'all. And thank
Yeah,
you
we do.
everybody for coming out and supporting us. And we'll support you. Okay.
Of
All
course.
right, y'all. Take care.
All right,
Mwah.
legendary. Appreciate
Kisses,
you.
kisses, kisses. All right, bitches. Thank you.
Later.
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 Legendary Dory has graced the piano child, and we had a great
Yes.
engagement. That was beautiful.
I
Um,
love it. I love it.
yeah, and
Mhm.
it's really like hitting me in the face like an airbag.
Man, Queen, I told you, Queen. Look at it. Queen, come on now. You are awesome. You hear me? You're
Yeah.
awesome, Queen. You are very awesome. And for the ones that's in the chat that's listening, thank you for coming and supporting. Thank you for hitting that like button and sharing. Thank you for loving Queen Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? Like Queen Tulsa is gonna be, I'm telling you, she's gonna hit it big one day. All right. So, hey, it's just we just in rehearsal, that's all.
All right. So listen here, Ty. On
Yeah.
that note, girls need love too. Am I right?
Hey, girls need love too.
On that note, we'll see you next time.
See you
So
next time.
Something. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. So what's a girl?